Okay, Rabotai, we are learning today about the holy Mesilat Yesharim. And he says, a person must cleanse himself not only from sin. You know, people, they're very careful from Averot. They're very careful. You know, people, they're not going to do it. Oh, you tell me this is Averah, I'm not going to do it. Right? But he writes something very interesting. Bezrat Hashem says in Perek Yud, the beginning, says something fascinating. He says, you have to be clean entirely from any bad character traits. Now that's pretty tough. That's pretty tough. But for example, right, a person gets angry very fast. Bugs out. I can't, Rabbi, I can't take it anymore. That's it. I can't. Oh, I want to explain to you something. Even if it takes you a long time to go crazy, like that's it, this blew me up, even then, you still can't go wild. Meaning, a person might say, you know what? At the end of the day, I have rights, Rabbi. You know how many times the same person bothered me? Boom, 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 boom. I have rights, Rabbi. It's not true. You have no rights. It's hard, it's difficult, but at the end of the day, what he's saying over here, you have to free yourself from all bad character traits. By the way, I'll tell you another bad character trait, and that's complaining. You know, you ever hear of people complaining? Like you'll have a guy. It doesn't matter what it is. He's a complainer. That's it. He's a complainer. He'll go to a restaurant. It could be 99.999 perfect, but the guy took like a minute too late, and he fucking out, like, he complaining, oh, I don't like this, blah, blah. You know, he comes in, why is the fork on the right side? Shouldn't it be on the left side? I'm just giving an example. I know it is. Why is the fork on this side of the plate? Should be on this side of the plate. You ever hear those guys? Well, it's complainers. It's complainer. You have to, even then, you have to rid yourself of that. Right? Nobody wants to hear complaints. Think about it. Every single thing. Right? You can suggest, listen, but inside we know what you feel. I'm saying, you can suggest, please, this, that, but complain everything. Come on, you know. I'll give you an example. There's a Gemara in Masechet Berachot Samech Bet around. It says, Kabbalah di Yisure shtikute umibaye rahame. That's what the Gemara says. Kabbalah di Yisure. What does that mean, Kabbalah di Yisure? There's a Kabbalah. Rabbi Asi, I believe it was, they have a Kabbalah. Kabbalah means they have a tradition. The Yisure. For a person, if his person is going through hardships in life, right? You know, sometimes in life there's bumpy roads. It's not just smooth sailing. That's, you know, we're not here for that. You know, anybody could smooth sail on the road. Sometimes it goes high, low, boom, back, forth. You don't know. It's like, you know, like a Jeep. You ever go like off-roading? Oh no. You don't know what's gonna happen next. That's life, by the way. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You really don't know what's happening next. Before you know, you're a big, huge bump. Oh, and he's gotta hold on tight. What are you holding on to? You're holding on to the faith that you have in Hashem. You're holding on to the EMUNA that you have in Hashem. And you're just saying, Daddy, I know you're with me. And you believe in Him and you just keep on going. But, Kabbalah, the Yisure, if a person's going through hardships, Shtikuta umibaye rahameh. What does that mean, Shtikuta umibaye rahameh? It means, Shtikuta, don't talk. Meaning to say, don't complain against Hashem. Sometimes people will complain against Hashem. Hashem, why? Why Hashem? Whoa, buddy. So you're saying you're clean of all sin? You never rebelled against Hashem ever? You never did? You can't. You don't know why. Sometimes you'll figure out why. You know what I'm saying? If a guy speaking Lashon Hara and all of a sudden he burns his tongue on a hot tea, he'll know. Oh, I just spoke Lashon Hara. That moment. You understand? But otherwise, you have to know 100,000,000%. You have to know that what? Everything is the best that could ever happen to you. Now, Rabotai, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody knows that famous story of Rabbi Akiva. Today I'm going to tell you a Hiddush. What's the story about Rabbi Akiva? Rabbi Akiva was walking from place to place, and he was knocking on doors in the, to get in to the, somebody invite him in. No. The Gemara says over there, whatever Hashem does is good. Whatever Hashem does is good. He didn't know why. But guess what? He became on a high level. There's people, this is what happened. There's people, they complain when something doesn't go their way. And there's people that say, Hashem, everything is good. You have to say everything Hashem does is good. No matter what's going on to you. Of course, if you could do something about it, do something about it, So, okay, the guy's not feeling well. He doesn't want to this, don't want to do that. Whatever Hashem does is good. No, move a little bit. You do what you have to do Yishtadlut. We're talking about after you did Yishtadlut, and it's still not pulling through because you did your part. It's called everything Hashem does is good. So, in any case, when Kiva is going, he said, everything Hashem does is good. He went to the forest. It says over there, he had a donkey, a rooster, and a light candle. So it says the candle blew out from the wind, and now he's in the forest. Candle blew out. The lion ate the donkey, right? The cat ate the rooster, and after all these three things happened, he says everything Hashem does is good. Now, to be honest, if you look at the Gemara, it's mashma from the Gemara. It looks to me in the Gemara that all three things happened. Basically, he found out about it all at once. Imagine he found out there's no donkey, there's no rooster, and there's no candle. The candle was, he need all at once. Boom, one shot. Boom. How did that? Right away. It sounds like it all hit him in one shot, and he still said everything Hashem does is good. How do I know that? Because earlier the Gemara says when he was knocking on the doors in the town, the Gemara says he said everything is good. So when it comes later on, it says all three things happened, and then only after that he said everything Hashem does is good. Sounds like everything. But what happened? This is a real thing. What he's telling you over here. At the end of the day, you have to get rid of any bad character traits that you might have, whatever it is in your life. You have to keep on working on it. Make a system. If a person looks at things they're not supposed to look at, make a system. That's it. Make a program. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do that. Make a program. People, you have to understand. You have to build. You have to make a plan. How you're going to work on your midot. You have to. There's millions of midot. Not millions, but a lot of midot, right? There's anger. There's impatience. And you know what you have to work on. So sit there and write it out. Oh, I know. I always do this. Writing it out. This week I'm working on this. And guess what? After you're done with it, reward yourself. Take something that you really, really want and reward yourself with it. Because that's going to give you motivation for the next week. Oh, next week try to do it for 40 days. But continue, but every week I'm working on, let's say, for example, the same character trait, and reward yourself after with something. Reward yourself, and then 8 to 40, you see, it becomes much, 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 much easier.
Rabbi, what about the punchline for the Rabbi Akiva story?